Just when General Hospital fans thought a daring rescue mission would end in triumph, everything went spectacularly wrong. The tension had been building for weeks. Secrets were unraveling, danger was closing in, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. At the center of the chaos stood Carly Spencer and Lucas Jones, portrayed by fan favorites Laura Wright and Hansis, who found themselves racing against time to save a life. But instead of becoming heroes, did they accidentally make the situation worse? Port Charles is still reeling from the fallout. The drama began when disturbing information surfaced about a dangerous scheme unfolding behind the scenes. Someone was being held against their will, and every minute counted. As panic spread through town, Carly became convinced that waiting for official help wasn't an option. That's classic Carly. Bold, fearless, impulsive, and sometimes dangerously overconfident. When she shared her concerns with Lucas, he agreed that action needed to be taken immediately. Together, they launched a rescue effort that seemed courageous on the surface. Unfortunately, courage and preparation aren't always the same thing. Armed with limited information and fueled by desperation, Carly and Lucas followed a series of clues that led them to an abandoned property outside Port Charles. The location appeared suspicious enough to confirm their fears. Someone was definitely hiding something. The pair quietly entered the building, determined to rescue the victim before it was too late. At first, everything seemed to be going according to plan. Too according to plan. That's usually when disaster strikes in Port Charles. As Carly and Lucas searched the dark hallways, they failed to notice one critical detail. They weren't alone. Someone was watching, someone knew they were coming, and someone had prepared a trap. Meanwhile, back in town, friends and family began realizing that Carly and Lucas had vanished. Concern quickly turned to fear when neither responded to calls or messages. The rescue mission was already spiraling out of control. Inside the building, Carly eventually located the room where the captive was being held. Relief washed over her face. They had found the victim. Mission accomplished. Or so they thought. The moment Lucas unlocked the door, alarms suddenly erupted throughout the building. Lights flashed, security doors slammed shut, and the entire operation collapsed into chaos. The rescue had triggered a carefully designed contingency plan. Instead of saving one victim, Carly and Lucas had accidentally trapped everyone inside. The shocking twist left viewers stunned. How could two intelligent people make such a massive mistake? The answer may lie in emotion. Both Carly and Lucas were operating under extreme pressure. Fear clouded judgment. Urgency replaced caution. Their desire to help became stronger than their willingness to slow down and evaluate the risks. It's a mistake many General Hospital characters have made before, and it rarely ends well. As the crisis intensified, tensions between Carly and Lucas began rising. Each blamed themselves, each questioned their decisions, and each realized that their failed rescue attempt might have made an already dangerous situation far worse. Meanwhile, the villain behind the operation remained firmly in control. In fact, some fans believe the entire rescue was anticipated from the beginning. Every clue, every lead, every opportunity, it may all have been part of a larger strategy designed to lure Carly and Lucas directly into danger. If that's true, the consequences could be devastating. Back in Port Charles, word of the failed mission spread quickly. Friends expressed concern, enemies seized opportunities, and speculation exploded across town. Had Carly's impulsiveness finally gone too far? Did Lucas? What was supposed to be a heroic rescue quickly turned into a disaster that left Port Charles stunned. When Carly Spencer and Lucas Jones learned that someone they cared about might be in danger, they refused to sit back and wait. Determined to help, the pair followed a trail of clues that led them to a remote location outside town. At first, everything seemed to be working in their favor. Carly's instincts pointed them in the right direction, and Lucas believed they were only moments away from saving the victim. But neither realized they were walking straight into a carefully planned trap. As they entered the building, tension filled the air. Every hallway seemed darker than the last. Every sound echoed through the empty structure. Still, Carly pushed forward, convinced they were close. Then came the shocking mistake. The moment Lucas opened a locked door, alarms suddenly blared throughout the building. Security systems activated instantly, sealing exits and alerting the villain behind the operation. Their rescue mission had failed. Instead of freeing the captive, Carly and Lucas had accidentally exposed themselves and placed everyone in even greater danger. The realization hit hard. Carly immediately blamed herself for rushing into action without enough information. Lucas struggled with guilt, wondering if he should have insisted on a more careful plan. Meanwhile, the mastermind behind the scheme appeared to be one step ahead the entire time. Every clue may have been planted, every lead may have been manipulated, and Carly and Lucas may have been lured directly where the villain wanted them. Back in Port Charles, concern quickly spread. Friends noticed their disappearance and feared the worst. As word of the failed rescue reached town, questions began circulating everywhere. Was Carly too impulsive? Did Lucas trust the wrong person? Or were they simply caught in a much larger game? Despite the setback, neither Carly nor Lucas is willing to give up. If anything, the failure has only strengthened their determination to uncover the truth and save the victim before it's too late. But the damage has already been done. Trust has been shaken, relationships are under pressure, and dangerous enemies now know exactly who is trying to stop them. For Carly and Lucas, the road ahead won't be easy. The rescue may have been botched, but the fight is far from over. And in true General Hospital fashion, the biggest twists are likely still to come. One thing is certain. Port Charles is heading toward another explosive showdown, and this time the consequences could be even more devastating than anyone expects.